Hello, I'm Suze from Suze in the Shed, and today I'm going to show you how to treble crochet. That's the US double crochet, but in the UK terminology it's a treble. On here we have 10 chains. If you're unsure of how to do a chain, check out my other videos because there's a video to show you how to do that. With a treble crochet we need a turning chain of 3 stitches, which means the stitch sits up to height just like that, and we carry on along the edge into the 4th chain. So what we're going to do is put the yarn round the hook. We're going to count 4 chains back, 1, 2, 3, 4, put the hook in, draw the yarn back. That gives you 3 loops on your hook, so you know you're doing a treble. Then we do yarn round, take 2 off, and yarn round, take 2 off. Treble crochet. Let's do that again. Yarn round, we're already in this stitch, so we're going to go into the next loop. Through your loop, yarn back, yarn round, 2 off, yarn round, 2 off. One of the common mistakes I see when I'm teaching is this. We'll fetch the yarn back, we'll go yarn round, and not only do we drag through this yarn here, we're dragging through this stitch here, which causes a big lump of stitches. When it comes to take the next 2 off, you'll find that the stitch is really difficult to get through and looks really awful. Doesn't look right at all. So you've got to make sure that you take those stitches off in order. So yarn round, through, yarn back, yarn round, 2 off in order, yarn round, 2 off in order, and again, yarn round, through the next stitch, draw your yarn back, yarn round, 2 off, yarn round, 2 off. And the last one, draw your yarn back, yarn round, 2 off, yarn round, 2 off. I've come to the end of the row, so we're going to start a new row. So remember the chain 3 that I mentioned at the beginning of this row? We need to do that here as a turning chain. So 1, 2, 3. Now that has become your first stitch. So we don't work into this hole here because that stitch now belongs in there. So your next hole is this one, and when you put your hook through it, you'll see that there's 2 yarns like a little V above your hook. So we'll start this row again. Yarn round, through the stitch, yarn back, yarn round, 2 off, yarn round, 2 off, and again yarn round, through, back, round, 2 off, round, 2 off. Now if you were just to pick up one of those yarns like that, 1, you get quite a hole there, you can see the difference, and 2, what you will actually get when you turn your work round is a ridge. So if I turn that round, you'll see that there's a little ridge forming there. Instead of those nice neat stitches, you're going to get a ridge. So unless the pattern tells you to do so, which some do because ridges can work well in a pattern, make sure you go right through and get the 2. 2 off, 2 off. Yarn back, 2 off, 2 off. Sometimes it's quite useful to chant to yourself, I think, even though you might sound a bit silly. Right, so we've worked into every single one of these holes now, and you can see that the posts, the treble posts, are sitting on top of the treble posts until we come to this end one. Now there's no real stitch to go into, but we must work into this end one, otherwise you're going to lose a stitch every row. So pop your hook in, make sure you get 2 pieces of yarn over the top, and just do a treble as normal, and that is your row finished. Hope this is useful. Enjoy your hooking.